Welcome to North of the Broad. I'm your host, Karen Wyman, coming to you from higher ground on Ladies Island. I'm joined this afternoon by Doug Massillon from Beaufort Charities. Welcome back to the show, Doug.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. We have a lot to talk about in the time that we have together. One of the things I would love for you to share with our viewing audience is, what is Beaufort Charities? Tell us a little bit about the history, how it all came together, and what some of the wonderful things you all do here in the community.
Well, Beaufort Charities originated back from what they called the Heart Fund. It was an event that they put on, a golf event that helped local people in Beaufort County, and that was the one event they did. Now we are with 4 different events, and the one we're going to talk about today is the Beaufort Charities Oyster and Micro-Brew Festival, something we're real proud of. And
so we are going to talk about that. It's taking place on, we know, coming up on March the 3rd.
Correct.
At its usual place in Port Royal.
Live Oaks Park.
Live Oaks Park. If people are not exactly sure where Live Oaks Park is, it is behind the Port Royal Elementary School.
Correct.
And just before we came on camera and started talking about this, I mean, there's a tremendous amount of oysters that are that are cooked and eaten on that day. As being a past participant myself, but the crowd, you expect about 1,500 people. Is that right?
We are looking at over 1,500 this year. Yes.
Excellent. So I know that myself, having purchased tickets are $35 if you purchase them in advance.
Correct. $45 at the door.
At the door. So we want to let people know that it benefits them to get them ahead of time. They'll save $10 off their ticket price. And there's lots of things going on. It's from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m.
1 to 10. The gates will open at 1. And there is a lot going on. If you come in, not only do you have all the oysters, it's also a microbrew festival.
That's right.
We have several live bands. In fact, we are featuring the chairman of the board this year for your shag music of the Carolinas. After that, we have our local favorite, Steel Rail Express. And we also have 2 different auctions this year.
Wow, you guys have a lot going on. I know it takes a lot of people, a lot of volunteers, a lot of support to make this event happen. So you certainly want to spread the word about it. If people want to make a donation to Beaufort Charities or to this event, how would they do that?
They can go right to our website, BeaufortCharities.org. They can get it there. If they have any problems, just leave us a message on the website to one of the board members, and we will call you right back and let you know how to help.
So we really want to focus on this event that's coming up March the 3rd. It's an event that I know a lot of people look forward to from outside of just Beaufort and Jasper. People come from all over to come to this. It's your 14th year?
14th annual.
That's amazing. So we hope that you guys have great weather on that particular day.
Absolutely.
But let's talk a little bit about some of the other events that you guys have coming up during the year so that we can highlight them during our time together.
Okay, this one here is on March 3rd. This is the Oyster Roast Micro-Brew Festival. Our next one will be Clubs for Kids, which is, I believe, April 7th. And after that, we have Beaufort Charities, the golf tournament itself.
Of course.
And then finally, the last event that we do is a Summer Soak Down in August. And that's a lot of fun. The Summer Soak Down and the Clubs for Kids are both free events for the kids. And this is our 3rd year doing the Clubs for Kids. We will be able to sign up at the Oyster Roast for that. And so far, we've given away not only lessons, but 150 sets of clubs to the kids of Beaufort County.
That's just amazing. I mean, what an excellent way to get children outside.
Absolutely.
Involved in golf, which is, you know, something that is near and dear to everybody here in the Low Country. And to get those young people away from video games or other things that they would normally not have the opportunity to do. But speaking of kids, we can't forget at the Oyster Roast coming up that there is a kids zone. Glad
you brought that up. We do have a kids zone from ages 5 to 12. There is no charge whatsoever for the children. They are in a safe, secured area. There's a lot of activities for them to do, from Tux to Clown to Magicians to just tons of fun. They'll have free pizza, everything. It's a great time for the children.
So without a doubt, we want to make sure that people know it's a family-friendly event. So come as an adult, participate in the Oyster Roast, drinking the microbrews responsibly. Know that you can bring your kids, and there's a safe and fun place for them to go and hang out while you're enjoying some adult time.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much for being a guest, and really for everything that Beaufort Charities does for our community. Hope to have you on again next time, and you can talk about some of the other things that are coming down the pike.
Great. Thank you very much for having us.
Right back with our next guest on North of the Broad.